All right, folks, we are solving systems algebraically by the substitution method here. So the substitution or replacement method is when we take something equivalent. So we have y equals, and that's equivalent to this y here. And we're going to replace the y here with an equivalent expression. So now I'm going to have 6x minus 5 times that whole expression. We've replaced the y with something that is equivalent to it, so we're allowed to substitute it. Replacement method or substitution method. So now we're going to just distribute here. Remember, this is a negative 5 I'm distributing. So I got 6x minus 20x minus 90 equals negative 6. Combining like terms gives me negative 14x. I'm also going to add the 90 to both sides at the same step, and that will give me equals 84. Dividing both sides by negative 14, I get x equals negative 6. All right, and then to get the y value, I can plug it into either one, but since y is already isolated here, it makes sense to plug the negative 6 into this one. So y equals, pardon the voice, getting a little raspy from talking all day and making these videos in the evening. So that's 4 times negative 6 plus 18. Negative 24 plus 18 equals negative 6. Negative 6, negative 6. They don't have to equal the same thing. That just happened to work out that way. So x equals y equals, or you can write it as an ordered pair. All right, so next one. Now, when there's two variables isolated, it's actually even easier, though it looks a little different. Sometimes y'all forget. So I'm going to replace this y with this expression because it's equivalent to y up here. So that just gives me negative 3x minus 8 equals negative 5x minus 12. And then now we're just back to algebra 1 here. I'm going to add 5x to both sides. I like to add so that the x's work out to be positive. And I'm going to add 8 to both sides. Ooh, those look kind of... Oh, watch your handwriting, guys. That's not very good right there. All right, and then I have 2x equals negative 12 plus 8 is negative 4. So x equals negative 2. Then substituting that back into either one, in fact, should give you the same result, plugging into both of them. I'm going to get negative 3 times negative 2 minus 8 equals negative, that's multiplying, and 2 negatives, that's a positive. 6 minus 8 equals negative 2. It works out to be the same thing again. That's just a coincidence. They don't have to be x and y the same number. X and y can be different numbers, of course. Just happen to work out that way in these last two. And then you can actually use substitution method with any problem. So if I had a problem like that, or even like any of these down here, I could do the substitution method. I just have to isolate a variable first. So here, if I add y to both sides, that gives me negative x equals 2 plus y. Distribute the negative 1 to everything. And that gives me x equals negative 2 minus y. And then I would just replace y with that expression there. And I'd have 2x minus 2 minus y equals negative 5. And solve.